Ooh, of course. You say, start the show on another day and you'll have everything in order. And it'll be better. But then the encoder computer crashes and needs to do an update just at start time. So, hence the 10-minute delay in getting started at the proposed start time for today.
Here we go again. We can't hear anybody. Nobody can talk to anybody.
That's right, Jack. So, we did hear Second Layer with Fixation just now. Comes from World of Rubber. It was put out in 1981 by Cherry Red. And rather than delay anything too much further, I'm just going to get going here. We got Piss Factory next. This is a song called Bug. Comes from their release Simplify, put out last year through Psychic Hysteria.
She said, something ain't right. I said, oh, man. She said, oh, man, the building is on fire. I said, no, what? I got my 3 kids and we bounced out. We ain't gonna be in no fire. Not today.
I just dropped in here at Joe's for a short one. Truth is I had no better place to go. Got to thinking of the lonely nights ahead of me, and I ordered another round or so. Now the window I'm looking through is growing hazy. Neon lights play tricks before my eyes, and I wonder what has happened to that old world out there. 'Cause from where I sit, it sure looks drunk outside. I only meant to be in here for a little while, but how fast the hands of time can move along, and with every passing minute I feel better. I'm all right now, looks like all wrong. Now the window I'm looking through is growing hazy. Neon lights play tricks before my eyes, and I wonder what has happened to that old world out there. 'Cause from where I sit, it sure looks drunk outside. 'Cause from where I sit, it sure looks drunk outside.
Yes. I would have to concur. It sure looks drunk outside. James Hollie from 1969. That comes from a single put out by Musicor. Then there was the Jesus Lizard 7 verses 8 from the debut Jesus Liz EP, or long EP, short LP, I don't know, Head, from 1990, put out by Touch and Go. Then ESSi with Break Frame, released by Ramp Local in 2019. The album is called Vital Creatures. Then the Moguls, or maybe it's just Moguls, with Avalanche, from a single put out in 1964 by Century Custom Recording Service. Then before Moguls, Foxtails, the song is listed as ZZZ, so I don't know if that indicates as in snoring, or Z, or ZZZ, or ZZZ, but I really like that song, and I would not attribute my feelings to it as being snoring related. The whole album is really good, in fact. It has a really nice dynamic between kind of softer moments like that and really intense screamo-esque kind of stuff, but not corny screamo, good screamo. So yeah, that is called Querida, Hija, and was put out by Emocat Records last year. And to start, it was Piss Factory with Bug, taken from Simplify, put out last year as well by Psychic Hysteria. It's all fine and dandy. I really enjoy the opportunity to play all this stuff for people on a weekly basis. That's quite an honor in itself, but it's even better again when people who listen to the show or are aware of it in some capacity or whatever send me things that would fit in, or at least they feel would fit in. And that's the case with this next song. I got a nice message the other day from Barbara in Belgium, who sent me this selection, well, as part of a Bandcamp page for Tuvalu, based in Brussels. So I'm going to play Swimming Pool by Tuvalu next. It comes from the Planting Bulbs EP, put out in 2006 or 2018 by Wild Goose Chase. So thanks, Barbara. And yeah, we got some more stuff to come after that. Of course, Zach's going to be here with I'm Allowed a little bit later. And then I have a whole set of telephone-related songs of varying degrees of silliness. So I won't say too much more about that. I think it's better to let the telephone do the talking instead. So yeah, this is Oh Man, and I'm Rory, and I'm here for another, I don't know, hour and a half or something like that. And here comes Tuvalu.
Dreaming, I sort of It's a sick, sick, sick world, and it's waiting for you.
The night was dark, there was no moon above. I told my man, yeah, this was a night for love. So we went parking, yeah, then the night was just right. When someone grabbed me and I knew I was in a bind. It was a night for the Sadist, yeah. I remember that look in his eyes. It was a night for the Sadist, yeah. Well, I remember till the day I died. He told my address, I could feel the blade of his knife. I screamed and screamed, 'cause I knew he would take my life. I looked in his face, I saw the hate in his eyes. He shot my love and I heard his helpless cry. It was a night of the Sadist, yeah. I remember that look in his eyes. It was a night for the Sadist.
That was I Can't by Bengal. That was another band that Barbara in Belgium tipped me off to in her message the other day. That comes from their release called Shiv that was put out this year as a self-released item. Then there was Zuma with Night of the Sadist. I don't know when that was put out, but it appeared as a single on the Zuma Records label. That's a version of the better-known Night of the Phantom. I guess they took some liberties and with the lyrics and all. Maybe I guess you could even consider it sort of an answer song, maybe. I don't know. Then we heard Zach and Kevin under the alias of Death Sweeps Them Away from Death Sweeps Them Away While They Are Still Gathering Flowers. That was put out this year as a self-release item. The song was Filled With Your Terrible Radiance. And to start, as I mentioned, Tuvalu with Swimming Pool, taken from Planting Bulbs, put out in 2018 by Wild Goose Chase. Okay, going to play a few more songs here, and then we'll get to I'm Allowed with Zach. And, yeah. Next is Renee with Goodbye, Jimmy, Goodbye, put out by Metronome in 1965. I actually owned this single for a period before I moved to Prague, and ripped this myself. I wasn't able to find a better rip of it online, so you'll just have to enjoy those cracks and pops as they come. I bought it for €1, so you know, you could do a lot worse.
Goodbye.
Name?
A yellow fruit.
Orange.
Duh.
way no more. Well, I found out a long time ago, and I'm here to tell you so, and I want every one of you to know. One monkey can't stop the show. One monkey can't stop the show. One monkey can't stop the show. You're gonna leave, go right on, baby, and go, go, go. One monkey can't stop the show. One monkey can't stop the show. One monkey can't stop the show. And you can tell everybody that the hound told you so.
Yeah, good advice from Roy Hall, the Hound. One monkey don't stop the show, as it's listed on the label, even though in the song he says one monkey can't stop the show. But hey, I don't think it really matters that much, does it? RCA put that out in 1960 as a single. Then there was Plastic Weather before Roy Hall with Doppelganger. Comes from the self-titled release they put out in 2018. Before Plastic Weather, Velour of Poland with Pink Tide Afflux Time from Kawi Ten Seni Stuff, which was also put out in 2018, this time through Crunchy Human Children Records. And to start, we heard Renee with Goodbye Jimmy Goodbye, issued by Metronome in Germany, West Germany to be precise, in 1965. So it's I'm Allowed time with my good buddy and yours, Zach Coons, and I just need to get the phone up.
I hope I keep my mailman called Mr. Mac away from Zach.
My name is Meg and I'm scared of Zach.
And yeah, speaking of more technical difficulties, the stupid phone thing isn't working, so just gonna wait for that to load up here, and yeah, okay, here we go. Now it's time to call the man.
Hey there, pal.
Hello.
Wow, there's a little bit of a lag. It's pretty unusual. We've actually got we've got it on the PA.
Oh, that's intimidating.
And what's that?
I say that's intimidating.
Yeah, let me go down into the PA. I bet that'll be. I wonder what will happen. Let's do a little experiment. Oh man, yeah, it's just behind what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go. Oh, it's like a replay. I'm down here now.
Was it like 5 seconds behind or something?
Okay, well, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
I'll never do that again in my life.
Yeah, you know exactly what's going to come when you go down and listen to that.
What's that?
I say you know exactly what's gonna come next when you go down and listen to that.
Yeah, and I know it's not going to be worth a damn too.
Nope. So what's going on?
That's the cold hard facts.
Yeah.
I made this psychedelic cocktail.
Oh, what does that consist of?
Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of Blue Lotus before?
No.
It's an herb used in ancient Egypt. It's used in by the high priests and priestesses in divination rituals. They would divine things for the pharaohs. And I ordered some, and oh god, now I'm back in the house and I'm hearing that. That is very wild. Anyway, so yeah, I steeped a tea last night with that and another herb called mimosa, which is is used in traditional Chinese medicine for like, it's called the tree of happiness. I've got to go back outside. I can't handle hearing that.
Yeah.
That's too surreal. That's pretty wild. Somebody pointed out something really funny to me the other day because somebody had mentioned to me or asked me to send them my my Facebook fan page. They asked me to send it to them.
Yeah.
And then I did, and they said it's really unusual that when you send it, and it's more or less you send an invite, and when I'm sending an invite for somebody to like my own name.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like I'm sending them an invite to like me.
Did they accept your invite?
Oh yeah, they did. They asked me to send it actually.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't think about how unusual and surreal it is. But yeah, it's. She pointed out to me that pretty much just what I said, like how surreal it is for a person to have a page under their own name that's kind of this, it's in a way kind of objectively removed from who I am because there are two. So it's this hyper real, like other world universe me. And I sent it along for her to like. So the way she put it, I wish I could remember exactly the way she put it because the way she put it's much better than the way that I'm describing, bumbling around it as usual. But
I think it would come up as Zach Coons invited you to like Zach Coons.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I should send that to everyone in my life.
Yeah. You probably get some likes out of it.
I bet I would. Yeah, not that many, but I think I'd get a few. It's too cold out here. I'm going to have to go back inside and just have to deal with the lag. Yeah. Oh, he turned it. Okay, cool. They couldn't take it anymore. I turned it off.
Yeah, nobody wins with that.
No. Anyway, what was I saying?
Blue Lotus.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Blue Lotus. So I made a simple syrup to make a cocktail with it, and I've been drinking in here these because I used to drink it and like make it into a tea, and it puts you in kind of into that state. What's that called? It's like hypnagogic state where you're in between waking and sleeping, and that that like there's that moment in between where you're awake and you're going to sleep sometimes. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens sometimes anyway. And that's called hypnagogia or something along those lines. And it kind of puts you in that state where you're in between being awake and being asleep, but the period is much longer. That's how it kind of affects me. So it's going to be a pretty dreamy day.
Yeah.
I think on my end. I didn't slurp too much of it, but I let it steep for a long time, so it's going to be really. I used to just mix the powder in, but letting it steep in water and then kind of extracting it with alcohol on top of it, it's going to make it pretty potent, I think.
That sounds intriguing.
But yeah, it's a very cold and rainy day here. It's kind of miserable out, but so. There's nothing much to do, but just kind of stay in and work on dreamy things, more or less.
Yeah, it's a good day for radio.
Yeah, is it like that? What's it like? What's it like? And is it Czechia now, or is it the Czech Republic? Did they change it?
I think they officially changed it, but yeah, it's a Czechia, but people still call it the Czech Republic. I've talked to a lot of people about that, and a lot of them here don't like that Czechia thing. They think it's a little corny.
What's the reason? Do you know the reasoning behind it?
I don't know exactly. I think it wasn't too long ago. It might have been a year or two ago. I think it might have been a president or prime minister or somebody trying to do something on the history books to leave their mark or whatever. I don't really think there was any sort of significant political motivation for it. I think they might have justified it as Like, well, nowhere else in Europe refers to themselves as Republic in their official name or whatever. I don't know. I remember reading something about it a long time ago, but it didn't really stick. So I think, it was just something kind of hokey.
Well, I'm gonna quote one of my journals from our trip to Europe in 2011, and the journal entry just simply said this, and it was in Berlin. I didn't even reference what it was actually about, but the journal entry simply said this: "Fuck around, fuck around, fuck around." This world is just an endless review of fuck arounds.
Yeah. I'd agree with you. I think one fuck around begets another one. It's just cyclical, really.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's so arbitrary and strange that, like, the changes that somebody can. It's strange enough thought that somebody can name a piece of land. Like putting a particular name on a piece of land that's, more or less arbitrarily staked out. That's unusual enough in and of itself. But then somebody else can come in and decide to give that land that was arbitrarily staked out, arbitrarily named, another arbitrary name. Just thinking about that is, that's going to take up a lot of my day now that I got that one. Now that I got that thought stirring around.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like a good thinking day anyway. And to answer your question, it's relatively nice outside. I was out very briefly earlier to obtain a delivered pizza, and I wished to remain out longer, but obligations necessitate that I stay indoors, so at least for the time being. But maybe I'll get it a little bit later.
How does the pizza compare to pizza?
Man, there's only one pizza. I don't even expect anything along those lines. It was pretty good. I mean, I was satisfied with it, but pizza, as much as people like to shit on it in Toronto, and as we've discussed, people will shit on it, but then why are there so goddamn many pizza locations around? Somebody must be buying all this pizza. So,
because late at night, that's it. Late at night, all the keyboard warriors late at night are ordering up a big old pie.
Yep, come crawling back.
That's great pizza. That's the best chain pizza I've ever had in my life. I like all this. Is it in the Czech Republic or Czechia or Czechia or whatever it is? No, Czechia is another place, right? That's in like far Eastern Europe. It's Czechia.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have to get the options of all the different sauces? Can you get a garlic butter cup, for example?
I haven't looked for it. I remember Pizza Hut had some stuff like that. It wasn't as robust of a selection, but it was still kind of the basics were there. I'm sure maybe if I looked around a little more, I could find something along those lines.
Because Pizza had an amazing selection of those. It had a lot of really just unusual flavor condiments that I'd never really seen before. Never really thought to put in a pizza. They had Szechuan barbecue and it's like Kung Pao. They had all kinds of really, really unusual options to be able to. And I think it was location based, but it had a lot of really unusual options that you could choose as a dip. You're not a dipper though. You don't dip, do you?
Occasionally, they had this really nice jalapeno cheddar dipping sauce that was like a step up from Cheese Whiz with some spice in it, but I really liked it.
Don't you hate to say the names of the cup? That's the thing I really hate. I hate to order them. I hate to actually say, "Oh, I'll take the Southwestern Buttermilk Ranch, please. Can I have a cup of this?" I feel like a goddamn fool when I say that. Or I used to actually have people. Taco Bell used to have this. Maybe they still do. They had this item, and I hate to say it now, but I'll say it just for the sake of saying it once. I'm not going to say it anymore. They had these potatoes with cheese, like some kind of cheese and chives thing on top of them. and they called them cheesy fiesta potatoes, and you had to say it like that to be able to get it.
Yeah.
And I used to take friends with me to Taco Bell and have them order it, so I didn't have to say it out loud. I hated saying that out loud.
Yeah.
So I would only get them if I had a friend come with me to Taco Bell, and I'd have them order it so that I didn't have to say it out loud. I never did. Just now is probably the first time I've ever said it out loud.
Well, I'm honored to be on the line with you during this momentous occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find there's restaurants, even just regular old bars will have whatever bullshit stuff on their menu, and I don't know why they do this, why they can't just call it like the double hamburger, but you see it on the menu and you want to be specific and make sure you're not getting something else. You got to say like, I'll have the double beefy bull burger, please, or something stupid like that.
Yeah,
I hate that kind of shit.
Me too. It's like a. I don't understand how who is the target audience for advertising campaigns. I mean, you just have to be a complete idiot to be able to be swayed by that. Like, you go in a place and you see that menu and you're like, oh man, I can't wait to say that out loud.
Yeah.
What a goddamn moron you'd have to be to think that, to be like swayed by that, and it. Who is the target? Who is actually convinced to go into a restaurant just so they can say those goddamn ridiculous names? That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Who's just going to be like, oh, you know what? That sounds great. I think I'll pick that up based on the name alone.
Yeah, but it's like a marketing ploy, more or less.
Yeah.
But it's got to be a failed attempt now. I can't imagine anybody enjoying saying that out loud. Just I'm with you. Just call it what it is. It's a hamburger and has 2 beef patties, double hamburger. That's fine.
Yep. They could certainly come up with
some
kind of neutral sounding name that doesn't make it feel like a putz when you say it out loud.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Taco Bell. I can, because I don't eat meat at all. I generally don't eat out at all. I'd say like during this quarantine, I've heard a lot of people complain about not being able to eat out, but I really don't eat out. I don't enjoy eating out for the most part. I prefer to just make food and eat at home. But when I'm on tours or traveling a lot, I get to the point where I don't really have a choice. So I go to Taco Bell because I don't eat meat. So that's pretty much the option of, if you don't have much time and you don't have much money, which is always the case for me. You got to just go somewhere quick, and they've got a lot of ones that I just don't, because they instead of I don't like cheesy. That's the thing that really irritates me to say out loud, and all of their things that I end up ordering have cheesy in the title. I hate saying that out loud. It's like cheesy bean and rice burrito, cheesy fiesta potatoes. It's just potatoes with cheese and chives. Call it that. I prefer to say that out loud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, if they're baked potatoes or whatever, it's like, I'll get the baked potato with the cheese and chives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. And it would make it. Yeah, I think it would be so much. I'm glad we've solved Taco Bell's problems. I hope Mr. Taco Bell himself is listening into this right now.
Sooner or later, if he's not listening now, he'll catch the replay. I can guarantee.
Yeah, he's sitting in Juarez, Mexico. He's got a I don't know.
He's wearing like a powder blue suit, and he's got big aviator sunglasses on. There's a pile of cocaine on the table. Yeah. There's waitresses in bikinis serving him beverages with a whole lot of fruit hanging off the side, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's right. And he's pounding on the table and issuing orders.
Yeah. And those orders are going to be followed. Or else.
Oh, you better believe it. Change the name from Cheesy Bean and Rice Burrito to Bean and Rice Burrito with cheese. Now, I want it now. All my restaurants. Do they have is Taco Bell in Czechia?
I don't know. I've never seen it, but I've never gone in search of it either. So it could be here. I can't recall it.
You're not a Taco Bell man.
No, because in part, I think it's just not widely in Canada, so it's not something I really thought of a whole lot. I might have had it like a couple of times. And
That's right. I
Yeah,
I remember that. I remember looking for it, not being able to find it.
They put one in downtown Toronto just before I left, and when I was back for a couple of days in February, I passed by where that was, and it was closed. And you'd think on, right downtown, close to where I'd live, that's like the area where stuff is. And I guess they couldn't hack it, or rent was too expensive or something. I don't know.
Wow, a Taco Bell closed. That's the first time in history that's happened.
Yep.
Taco Bell always succeeds, I thought.
Yeah, apparently not. Apparently Mr. Taco Bell had other ideas about that location.
Yeah. They're scalping me.
Yeah, exactly.
On the table. They're scalping me. Those Canadians are scalping me.
They might have pulled out a lot of restaurants. I don't know. There was one day for some reason I was thinking about that, and I was about to Google it, and I just didn't get around to it. Something interrupted me, so that's something I'll have to get back at again. Maybe today is the day to do that research.
Of like how many Taco Bells are in Canada, or
yeah, because I don't know.
Research.
Yeah, I don't know if that was that particular location, or maybe they withdrew a bunch of them, or what. I was curious about that because it just seemed so odd.
They pulled up stakes.
Yeah, because they've renovated this old building
in Canada.
Yeah. They spent all this money renovating this building, and it was in what I'd consider would be a prime area. It used to be this really popular bar where there'd be all these singer-songwriter types playing fucking Pearl Jam covers and stuff like that. Anyway, they closed up, moved up the road somewhere, and then Taco Bell rented it, and it took them forever to renovate this place. And they did so much with it to bring it up to spec for their purposes. And yeah, I guess maybe it lasted like a year or two. And yeah, they just bailed out. And that was the end of it.
Oh, man.
Yep.
I love it when big businesses fail. I get a giant kick out of that, man. I love it. I love it when I see any kind of chain restaurant fail, or any kind of chain department store fail in any way. I just revel in that, man. I love that shit.
Well, I think that might be a topic we can dig into on a future call. We're getting close to the 20-minute mark here. So.
Yeah. We did spend 15 minutes talking about Taco Bell in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the future, we want to talk. Rick and I have been asking this big question. Maybe you can answer us. In the future, what makes Toronto tick?
Maybe we could get Rick on board for that one too.
I tried to get him involved today, but he's a night owl. He won't get up this early.
Okay.
Because he and I we have a set next Saturday actually for the experimental sound studio. But I guess I can talk about that next Saturday.
Yep.
That'll be the same day. But maybe I can get him up next Saturday for that.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to get into the schematics of what makes Toronto tick. get a boilerplate out there, get a very sound forum, and finally start asking the tough questions.
Yeah, a panel discussion.
All right, buddy. It was good talking to you. Looking forward to hearing the rest of the show.
All right, pal. Thanks for being here. I'll talk to you later. Be seeing you.
All right. Yeah, I'll be seeing you.
Bye.
Bye.
There we go. 20 minutes with our pal Zach. And I'm going to move on to the promised set of telephone-related songs. First, it's going to be Don Edwards and the Dukes with Answer Your Telephone, put out in 1957 by Singular on a single.
Come on, baby, answer your telephone. Ow! Come on, baby, answer your telephone. Ow! Come on, baby, don't you leave me alone. other end of the line.
I rented my apartment on a Monday at 1, singing do lolly lolly shaky bum shaky bum. Started moving in it on a Tuesday at 2, singing do lolly lolly shaky do. Wednesday at 3, I called the phone company, singing, hey baby, put a phone in for me. Thursday at 4, he came and knocking at my door, singing, hey baby, I'm your telephone man. You just show me where you want it and I'll put it where I can. I can put it in the bedroom, I can put it in the hall, I can put it in the bathroom, I can hang it on the wall. You can have it with the bush, you can have it with the ring, and if you really want it, you can have a ding-a-ling, because hey baby, I'm your telephone man. Can you believe that? And then he says, no, when other fellows call you, tell them how it all began. Well, can you imagine? My heart began a thumping and my mind began to fly, and I knew I wasn't dealing with no ordinary guy. So while he was talking, I was thinking up my plan. Then my fingers did the walking on the telephone man, singing, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, get it any way you can, right? So I got it in the bedroom and I got it in the hall and I got it in the bathroom and hung it on the wall. I got it with the buzz and I got it with the ring, and when you told me what my number was, I got a ding-a-ling and singing, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, just doing my thing. I've never done anything like this before.
On joue ensemble à un jeu qui n'est pas compliqué, le jeu du téléphone. Il suffit d'appeler dans la nuit n'importe qui. Bonsoir, c'est moi, devine qui je suis. Tu ne sais pas, mais voyons réfléchir. Et l'on invente des histoires, on raconte mille blagues, ça n'a pas d'importance. On s'amuse en restant dans le vague quand on questionne. On appelle ça le jeu du téléphone. Comment? Qu'est-ce que vous dites? Ah non, ce n'est pas Jacqueline. Ah, ce n'est pas Suzy non plus. Ah oui, c'est Natacha. Bonsoir, c'est moi. Tu ne me reconnais pas. Pourtant, voyons, tu connais mon prénom. Et l'on invente des histoires, on raconte mille blagues, ça n'a pas d'importance. On s'amuse en restant dans le vague quand on questionne. On appelle ça le jeu du téléphone.
I don't know. She's. I think she's her house.
Her house.
I think.
Huh. Can I reach her there, please?
Huh?
May I reach her there?
I don't know. She will come in tomorrow morning. You can call tomorrow morning, please.
What is her home phone number?
I don't have.
Could you get for me, please?
You called me before too. You remember?
No, I did not.
I can't give her phone number.
Why not?
I am so sorry, sir.
Please, you will give
I can't.
You will give me the number.
I can't.
You will give me the number at once, sir.
I can't, sir. I am so sorry.
Okay, well, thank you.
disant qu'il est triste à mourir. Mais c'est trop tard. Il regrette son départ et veut me revoir. Maintenant je dis non, je dis non, je dis non. Maintenant il téléphone toute la journée, regrettant de m'avoir quitté. Il m'a fait tant souffrir. Et s'il revient m'étourdir, je sais que je reviendrai. Alors je lui dis non, je dis non, je dis non. Oh, 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 oh. Maintenant il téléphone toute la journée, mais je ne veux pas céder. Oh non, pour qu'il me quitte de nouveau. J'ai peur que ce ne soit que des mots et qu'il joue avec mon cœur. Alors je lui dis non, je dis non, je dis non. Maintenant il téléphone toute la journée. Je me suis promis que jamais je ne le reverrai. Mais peut-être que c'est ça l'amour, il nous fait souffrir toujours. Alors je lui dis oui, je dis oui, je dis oui. Je dis oui, je dis oui, je dis oui.
I'm sitting in our favorite booth, but I'm alone once more. Last night I said a few words that now I'm sorry for. Careless words that brought the tears to Anna's eyes. I'll just use this dime, try her one more time, get her on the line and apologize.
Hello, this is Anna. I'm not at home. Please leave any message when you hear the tone. I will be back soon and return your call. You've got 30 seconds to say anything at all.
Anna, I just called to say, last night I was all wrong. Babe, I've just got half a minute. You know, that's not very long. To ask you to forgive me for the other day. And Anna, there's just one more thing that I have to say.
Hello, this is Anna. I'm not at home. Please leave any message when you hear the tone. I will be back soon and return your call. You've got 30 seconds to say anything at all.
Honey, I hope you'll call and tell me that everything is going to be all right. And Anna, I just hope you'll never hold against me, you know, all the things I said last night. Babe, we need time if we're going to make this romance grow. Come on, please, dear. there's just one more thing that I've just got to know.
Hello, this is Anna. I'm not at home. Please leave any message when you hear the tone. I will be back soon and return your call. You got 30 seconds to say anything at all.
Anna, honey, it's me again calling back quick before we disconnect you one more time. There's people waiting here to use the phone. I've got to hurry. Besides, I don't have enough time. So please call our lounge. I'll be waiting in our favorite booth. I'm sure you got the number written down. But just in case you haven't, here it is. Wait. Oh, somebody scratched it off the dial. Wait just a second. Joey, what's the number here? What? I didn't catch it. Come on, man. Somebody please turn the music down. Come on, man. I'm in a hurry. It's got to be here somewhere. What's that number? 567 something, something, something. What the devil are those phone numbers? Wait, honey, just call information. It's listed. Anna, just one more second, honey. I've got it. Here it is. 567.
Oh, isn't that such a ridiculous piece of crap? Hello, this is Anna. It's by O.B. McClinton featuring Peggy Jo Adams. I guess she only had to record her part once because it's intended to be a recording on the song. I don't know. That was put out in 1978 by Epic as a single. Then there was Jillian Hill's. I better stop kicking that microphone around. Jillian Hill's Maintenant Il Telephone from the Avec Toi EP. Then there was... Oh, that came out in 1963 by Barclay. Then we heard a real short thing by Longmont Potion Castle called Give Me the Phone Number. That's from Longmont Potion Castle 3, one of his collections of his prank call recordings, as he does. Put out in 1995 by DU Records. Then Natasha Schnicki, Le Jeu de Telephone, from an EP that came out through Disque AZ in 1967 in France. Another real piece of crap before that, Mary Wilson with Telephone Man, released in 1977. I guess 77 and 78 were good years for stupid theme songs about telephones and telephone communication. That was released by GRT, and we started it off with Don Edwards and the Dukes, Answer Your Telephone, by Singular Records. So I'm going to play Beige Palace next. The song is Catch Up Dirt. This was put out last year by Buzz Howl and is found on their Leg release.
Stay
Yeah. Non-Zoo with Spambot Ringer from Wazoo. They put that out in 2017 with the help of the Already Dead label. Then there was 4 El Morocco's. That is the 4 El Morocco's with Tabango, released in 1959 as a single by Alta Records. Don Vito before the 4 El Morocco's. Crystal Motor from Como Ça Va, Light My Fire, released by Head Records in 2015. Then there was J. Hodge Orc with Goatsville, put out in 1961 by Cornudo. Scalp Brain, who on their Bandcamp page describe themselves as unhappy hardcore. I can really get behind that. The song was Smog. It comes from the record known as A Journey into Madness, which was co-released by A Drunken Sailor and Thrilling Living. And to start, Beige Palace with Catch Up Dirt, put out by Buzzhowl in 2019 as part of Leg. So, I'm getting pretty close to the end of the old show here. I would like to say thanks to you for listening, and thanks to folks who are sending stuff along to me. That really means a lot. And yeah, I'll hopefully be back again next Saturday as opposed to Sunday next week, if the gods are willing. We'll see. Gonna play something next. This is a really strange song. It's by AJ Rowe. It's called Smoke My Pipe, The Sign Ain't Right, and it was put out in 1971 by Cave Records. There's more comments on washing people's feet in a song here than I've heard anywhere else in my entire life. It came out as a single, and I guess this is both sides of the single that were put together, or, you know, the single had 2 sides, and the song that you'll hear now was split into 2 parts. So this is the song as it's meant to be heard anyway. There was a neat write-up about it on Discogs.com, and I thought I had that open. Let's see if I'll bring it up here real quick, because it is pretty funny, if you ask me. So, yeah. From the numeral group compilation Various Local Customs Cavern Sound, little is known about the Kansas City native Alan J. Rowe. His lone single, the 2-part, 2-step funk warm-up, Smoke My Pipe, The Sign Ain't Right, was cut at Cavern Studios on April 22nd, 1970, under the watchful eye of John Hatton. The session was backed by AFM Local 34 card-carrying members John Hatton, Bill Hargraves, and John Moody for a cost of $50.32 and tracked between 1 and 2 p.m. Leasing out Cavern's custom cave imprint, Rowe then paid $16 for lacquers, $7 for labels, and $60.50 for 550 singles, all shipped via Greyhound bus from Precision Record Pressing, Inc. in Nashville to his home at 2828 Prospect in the Key Coalition neighborhood. Nearly 3 years later, Rowe called in a reorder and was never heard from again. And if Discogs.com is to be believed, that was the only thing he ever did. I have no idea why somebody would want to put this record out, why this was this guy's mission to get involved in the music industry just for the sake of this one song, but I don't know. I'll say I'm glad it exists anyway, so I'll let you hear it. Say thanks again. See you later.
I come home this morning about 4:30. My girl was standing in the bedroom door. I didn't know hardly what to say or do. She had a pocket knife and a pistol too. I just walked the floor and smoked my pipe. I say I can't go to bed, the sign ain't I tried to be a man and hold my own. Gal, when you was sick, I stayed at home. I washed your feet every day in the week. I wanted you to sleep on clean white sheets. You were sick as any woman I've ever seen. You was having trouble in all your dreams. One night you had some hard nightmares. I washed your face and I combed your hair. You were so sick, I didn't know what to do. So I called the doctor and the undertaker too. The doctor came, but he didn't stay. He looked in your face and he walked away. Undertaker came, it was late that night. He said, stick tight, the sign ain't right. Through all life's rain and life's storm and hail, I stayed by your bedside and didn't fail. Walked through all life's slippery streets. My feet got wet with like snow and sleet. Most times alone with just me and you. My head got wet with life's midnight dew. I stayed by your bedside and smoked my pipe. I can't go to bed, the sign ain't right. I love that gal because she was so kind to me. Long time ago the gal paid my fine. I was so glad when the gal got well, her loving kind that she could hear me tell. How she pulled off my clothes and she'd wash my feet, put me in the bed and hold my head, lead me in the bathroom and wash my face, and make me coffee just to suit my taste. One night she said, you've been out doing something against my will. You've been drinking that moonshine from the still. Now it made you tight and it's late at night. Please go to bed, the sign ain't right. Your breath is just smelling like a whiskey still. If the cops don't get you, the jitterbug will. I slipped on out, but I'll come back soon. Some jitterbug made me dust my broom. I looked on the pillow and got my gun. I went back out, I have a little fun. It wasn't a big gun, it was just the right size. And on the helm was a Colt, a 4 and a 5. I made one shot, it was late that night. One jitterbug said the sign ain't right. That 4-5 hit him, it's spinning round and round. He tried to stand up, but he had to go down. Oh yes, I saw him when he dropped. I was looking in his face when he blowed his top. I'm going on home and smoke my pipe. I can't go to bed, the sign ain't right. When they had my trial, I knowed where I was bound. I saw the clerk of the court when he wrote it down. I've been there once and I done 10. I believe I've got to go back again. I told Lucille if I have to go, I'd do just like I done before. I'll walk the floor and smoke my pipe. I can't go to bed, the sign ain't right.
Just look after yourself, as they always say, because no one else will.
Let us get the fuck out of here.
Be seeing you. And you.